Gather round, for I only tell a fable once. This be the tale of pirates, so legendary that those who sail the 12 seas still revere their names.
A warlock of the Unseelie Court, Wikipe Weatherby.
A swashbuckler on the run, Kildak of Flan.
And a warrior on a quest to reclaim her scepter, Tana the Fierce.
Avast ye for the Gilded Voyage. Ahoy, me hearties, and welcome back to the Four Rings Inn. Last we left our party pirates. They danced the night away at La Hopital on Red Rat Bay. Tawny had a flirty evening with some of the locals and even spent the night with one before having a strange but revealing dream about her past. Meanwhile, Kildak and Wikipe had a secret meeting with Tonka Pick, the dwarven pirate, and they learned about a job this coming night to steal some things from some old friends, the Orratchin. They also snuck into some other people's rooms and had some very unsettling dreams of their own. But now we come back to the next morning, across the misty morning of Red Rat Bay, as the sea breeze pushes the mist away. We move to the residential section, where Tawny wakes up in the bed of a beautiful blonde local. I'll turn it over to you, Tawny.
Oh my god. What the fuck was that? And I like sprung up from the dream when I woke up, and I'm just gonna go back down and just
That is called a night at Red Rat Bay. And you see the person beside you has not moved. Their hair, her blonde hair is completely covering her face. She's still in the covers, but she kind of just mumbles that, half asleep.
Right. And I'm gonna get up and I'm gonna start grabbing clothes. And it doesn't need to be mine, it just needs to be clothes. Just oh my god. Ugh.
It's so early. Why don't you just come back to bed?
I gotta
come back to bed.
Oh my goodness. I don't know what the fuck just happened. I gotta go. I'm gonna go.
Okay, you can go. You want to get coffee later? We can get a coffee or a drink. You want to meet for brunch?
And I shut the door.
Bye. And you see, Tawny just grabs up. I will say that in Tawny's haste, not that Tawny is rushing, but you definitely do not have your own shirt on. Your pants were unique enough that you could find those.
Yeah.
But yeah, you're definitely not wearing your shirt.
Lovely. And then I'm going to just start walking and try to find my way to a coffee shop and just look down and be yeah, my boobs are a little bit bigger than this girl's were.
The struggles of a one-night stand.
Yeah.
What are you gonna do? You make your way to this coffee shop. It's $1 gold for 3 cups of coffee. Not a big deal. What coffees do you order? They're making a couple fresh brews here.
So the first one is just can I get a plain black coffee, just a medium? I don't know if they do sizes in the fantasy world. And then just the most amount of sugar and cream and syrups you can put in a drink. Very little coffee. Looking for a cappuccino with a bunch of shit in it. Yeah. Okay. How much espresso are you legally allowed to put in 1 cup? Because that's what that's the third drink that I need here.
And it's like 90%. It is so uncomfortable. It's to the point where you're like, maybe I should tell them to stop. And you're like, no, I told them as much as you could legally put. And that's what I want.
Good man.
Yeah.
Get the coin. Take my drink.
Thank you kindly.
And then I'm going to make my way to the Hospital de Arena. And when I get there, I have no idea where the room is.
Yeah, you come in, you see that the tables have all been cleaned up since the last night. The band is no longer playing. The dance floor is empty. Mel's cantina they're like kind of cleaning up around the main courtyard. You see that not like a full Fantasia production, but there's a handful of like mops moving by themselves and like scrubbing the floor, and there's some like sponges that are cleaning tables by themselves. Not a musical, but just kind of, like tidying up.
That's what we need on the Depressed Guppy. Not that Tawny does the cleaning, but like...
Yes. Now you're on to something.
And maybe we can get the musical
Which
sponges.
spell can I add for that?
Musical sponges. You see that there's a couple people coming out of their hotel, their hotel rooms, and they're checking out at the front desk.
How big is the hotel bit? Like, how many like hallways and rooms would there be?
Yeah, there are 4 floors. I would say each floor probably has somewhere between like 20 to 40 rooms.
Cool. So I don't want to just spend my time walking around here, and Tawny especially does not want to look stupid, and not knowing where she's going is part of that, obviously.
Sure.
So I'm going to cast Locate Object on Kildak's coat.
Oh, perfect. You know this code very well. You feel like what does it look like when you cast a spell?
We rarely see Tawny cast magic.
I know. I'm going to put her on the spot a little bit.
Just gonna be like, under her breath, where the fuck are you? And then it's just like back, like she's doing this, and it's just like her hands twisting, like as she's like pushing her hair back, but this motion is still being done. It's just like almost hidden. Where the fuck are you?
You feel like a just innate tug. Your sense of direction gets better, and you have that like subconscious knowing that like, 4th floor, eastern side. Like you know for a fact that's where it is. And you and your coffees make your way up to the 4th floor. As you approach the door to what you now realize is the honeymoon suite, 4th floor, eastern side, we move to the other side of this door, and we find Kildak and Wikipe in bed that is soaking wet, absolutely drenched. Like every time you move a little bit, it squeezes water out of the sides and out of the spot that you're in, because it is submerged, saturated,
Squelching.
Yeah.
Ew.
And I'll turn it over to Wikipe and Kildak.
I'm asleep. I'm passed the fuck out in this bed. I had a long night. I'm tired. I'm sleeping through whatever squelchy mess is in this bed.
Oh. Okay. So I woke up from my dream, and the bed is soaked.
Wikipedia went to bed. She told me she was gonna go get a bath before she came to bed, and I just went to bed. Like I just fell asleep. Really assumed the bath wasn't coming into the bed.
That's a good
There's
assumption.
halflings, you know. So I'll just go over and I'll get on the other side of the bed, and I'll just pick her up out of this sopping bed.
Yeah, you pick her up out of bed. Give me a perception check while you're doing that, real quick.
Perception.
Yeah, hit me a perception check.
Oh, not good. 3.
Okay, yeah, no harm, no foul. You're able to pick her up out of the bed, and yeah, you're able to get her. Your side, whatever side you were sleeping on, is quite damp, and you pick a damp Wikipedia up out of bed with your single arm. You scoop her right up.
Yep.
Holding her
She's small.
Yeah.
Kildak? What's going on?
The bed was wet. I'm not gonna point fingers, so just...
You peed in the bed?
No. You brought the bath into the bed.
What? No, I didn't.
I mean, how much urine do you think I have? Look at this bed.
I don't know.
Can I come in right now?
Yeah, at this point, Tony, you pushed the door open. They left it unlocked last night, and you push the door open, and you see Kildak is holding Wikipedia. They are looking into each other's eyes, and the bed is leaking water.
Ew.
What the fuck are you doing? Get your hands off of her! And
I drop her.
Send a lightning to Kildak.
Oh, what? That's conductive!
Oh no! Everyone in the Kildak and Wikipedia are just it's the worst static shock you've ever had. It's not enough to deal damage, but it's easily the most painful static shock.
Make your dexterity throw, Kildak. It's a 2d8.
She's slinging magic. Yeah. Oh, Kildak. Yeah, you're making a dexterity throw, buddy.
What is it? Is it a saving or just a check?
It's a saving throw.
And you don't get my +1.
What's the DC?
10.
10.
Saving throw?
Uh-huh.
Yes.
Okay, good. 13.
Okay, you pass. Wait, does that mean he takes half damage?
Depends on the spell.
If you want it to, I guess.
No, not on this one.
No.
Not at this one. Okay.
Cool. You Jess, get out of the way as you drop Wikipedia as it streaks past you. It strikes the back headboard, and this big pink heart now has this lightning crackle of burns into it.
Aw, it matches our ship.
What the fuck are you doing, Kildak?
There's
She
a
is
free
too
room
young for
upgrade.
you. You
We didn't do any.
You took Wicked.
No, we didn't do anything. We had separate sides of the bed.
And then Kildak pissed all over the bed.
I did not do that either.
What are you into?
My hands
Kildak?
up and they're wet from being on the floor.
What the hell, Tony?
I'm gonna help Wikipedia up, and I'm almost shielding her from you. Why are you? I come in to the honeymoon suite, and you're holding her and gazing into Wikipedia's eyes.
I wasn't gazing into her.
Doing?
Waking her up! It's time to get going!
Yeah, Kildak. What are you doing?
I'm looking at
up, Wikipedia.
Wikipedia.
Hiding behind Toddy now.
I'm gonna kneel down to Wikipedia's level. Tell me right now, did he touch you?
Oh my god.
He picked me up while I was still sleeping. I don't know. I just start laughing. And Wikipedia just busts out laughing. Like, he's covered in piss. You think he touched me?
Can I?
Nah.
I want to sniff the bed. Does it smell like pee?
No, actually, give me a
No.
perception check. I'd say
I was just like,
that is a
no.
very interesting proposition.
Ooh, it might be salty.
Oh,
Oh, Tori.
15.
15. All right, you scan the room to try to figure out what happened this night. Do a little bit of investigation. I don't know what just happened.
Tori said that it was salty.
I said maybe. I said, oh, maybe it's salty.
Oh.
And Jake thought that was funny.
So, Tawny scans the room. Tawny, here's what you notice on a 15. You start with the bed. Between Wikipedia and Kildak, who took most of the blankets last night?
Is that a question for Kildak and Wikipy? Or is that a question for...
No, it's a question for Kildak and Wikipedia. Who?
I would say it was probably pretty even. If anyone, probably Kildek, only for his size.
Only because I was in bed first and I just pulled all of it over and I... But it's a
Got it.
king bed.
And I'm small. I don't need much blankets.
We're swimming on this bed.
So most of the blankets
Literally.
are bunched up
Literally.
on.
Well, and
Most of
Wikipedia
the-
moved over to Kildak's side of the bed to be right up against
Oh,
him.
that's right.
Well, I did scooch next to him because I was cold.
There
Yeah.
were...
Oh,
there
no,
were
because of my
some
bad
cuddles.
dreams.
Mhm.
My
Yeah,
bad
you had
dreams.
bad
scared
dreams.
me.
There were
Scooched
some
next to
cuddles.
Kildek.
You see that most of the blankets are on one side of the bed. There are two imprints on the bed, both fairly close to each other and on one side. The smaller one is more like centralized in the bed, and then the larger one is on one side. The water coming out of the bed is definitely like salt water. It's seawater. And you also notice on a 15, just as you're like turning around, like a little like glimmer of sunlight catches your eye, and you see on the tub there are 3 coins laid out, like on the.
Is it 2?
Oh yeah, you're right. Sorry, you're right. It's 2
No,
coins.
I thought it
laid
was
out.
3.
I hucked
She
one.
threw one. It was 4.
That's what I thought. It was 4, and then she
Okay.
threw one. Yeah.
Yeah.
So there are 3 coins laid out on the lip of the tub. You don't see the one that was thrown, so you just see the 3. That's the information Tawny has. Salt water, 2 indents, 3 coins, and a partridge in the pear tree.
This is salt water. This
You
isn't.
bathe in salt water?
No, no one bathes in salt water. This bed is soaked in salt. Which one of you is fucking around with the sea goddess?
There are sea
Why-
goddesses?
Why is there salt water?
Didn't we all kind of, go into that sea temple? We were all there.
Okay. I'm handing out the coffees. Here you go. I can't. I'm taking a big sip of my espresso.
Which coffee did I
Quick
get?
sip of mine.
Kildak
And
got
it
the
is
black coffee, and Wikipedia got the god-awfully creamed and sugared coffee.
This
So
is
good.
the sweetest fucking drink I've ever tasted.
Want to trade?
Yeah. I feel like an ice cream.
For a split second, just the way that my video is set up, I really thought you handed each other the drink, and I expected the opposite drinks to get passed through. It was just the way that it lined up. It looked like you guys actually passed. Like you both passed it to the same direction. I didn't like that.
What did we do?
That was
For
exciting.
a brief second there,
That was fun to
John's synapses stopped firing.
John lacks object permanence, and so as soon as it left the view of the screen, I was like, "Oh, it doesn't exist anymore." Lovely, cool.
This is much better.
I can't handle this today. What? I leave for one night.
And
And what'd you do?
yeah,
Where were you all night?
I
Yes,
got
I don't
lonely.
need a room anymore.
well, I didn't. I want to be very
fucking
clear
not
about that.
Not with
I've
her
never seen
anyway.
her so proud. So proud. I didn't. Fun.
I went and
Yeah.
I relaxed for a night. What happened here?
I actually did not have the most relaxing night I was hoping. I was hoping that a bath would be nice, and instead, I had the worst dreams I've had in like a decade.
Oh, that's wild. I also had a pretty bad dream.
Was it the worst dream?
I don't
You've
know.
ever had?
I don't really keep track. I had my arm back, kinda. So that was cool.
That sounds actually nice.
It was a
Sounds like you
tentacle.
lucked out last night. Oh.
It came back as a tentacle.
You had a dream about a
Oh, that's
tentacle, and now the bed's covered in seawater.
I didn't even put that together. I was thinking tentacle porn.
Cool. Cool.
Kodak
That
had
one's
a
my
really
wife.
wet dream.
That one's my wife, everybody. That one's mine.
I did not put the seawater and the tentacles together. It didn't click. Got it. I'm on board now.
Kodak,
Kildek.
what all happened in
What was your dream about?
My dream?
Yeah, Wikipedia, what happened in your dream?
I was home.
Oh.
I'm way more concerned about yours, Kodak.
Why?
Because somehow the bed got full of salt water.
Okay, Tony. Let me kind of walk you through what happened last night, okay?
Okay.
So while you were gallivanting and having fun, which was deserved, I hope you had fun. I don't need details. I went and got us 3 beds
I
to
will
sleep
need
in.
details later.
I don't need to be a part of that. I got us 3 beds to sleep in, unaware that you would not be using yours.
That's
And
your
then-
fault.
I don't know what you get onto, or who you get onto. Anyways, then eventually, when we were coming to bed, to go to our beds, to our rooms that I had rented that were separate, 3 separate beds, separate, apart from each other, separated.
I mean, I don't know how separate they are right now.
Oh yeah, never mind. Wikipedia put all 3 in one room.
So we can all snuggle.
This was not my fault.
What
We
happened
can
with your
bond
dream?
together.
And then, hold on. And then,
Did you go to sleep
after we would,
with the bed soaked?
but then,
Then I don't
after
care.
that,
I don't care.
this part's important.
I'm way more concerned about
Then-
something else now.
Well, that's wild. You won't even listen to my rationale.
Go.
And then there were a bunch of keys in our pockets that I did not pay for. One of which being the honeymoon suite with a really nice big bed and like a bathtub and everything. So we decided to go into this room, but obviously someone had like reverse pickpocketed this key into our pocket. So, but we just decided to sleep here because it's a nicer bed and has the bathtub. And so I went to bed. Wikipedia said she was going to take a bath, and then I fell asleep. and then the bed was wet. So it was one of two things. Either Wikipedia forgot to dry off. I don't know. Dumped the bath in the bed.
Just hot water.
We're near the ocean. They have bad water filters.
The bath is actually still full, like, with water. I did not drain it last night.
2. The person who reverse pickpocketed us played a prank. Which seems the most probable to me.
You think someone gifted you the honeymoon suite to then have you wake up in a waterlogged bed?
Yeah, that's kind of hilarious.
It's a pretty good prank.
With a
Solid.
human idiot?
I don't know.
Well,
I
wait,
was
but
asleep.
hold up. Wait, but hold up. So, I thought it was a dream, but it probably, I think it was real. I think when I woke up in the tub, there was these little blue fairies in our room, or one, and he gave me these the coins. The coins, they're still here. These coins, and then he left.
So a little
maybe
blue fairy.
They pranked us, but he was so small, I don't think he can carry this much water. Unless it was
Well,
magic.
He could be casting magic. Also, third option. This room is actually filled with hallucinogenic gases, and the bed's not wet at all.
And these coins don't actually exist. And I huck one out the window.
Okay.
I mean, I'll tell you about my dream if you want. It seems really irrelevant.
I mean, I kind of want to hear about the tentacle porn.
It wasn't tentacle porn. And
But
if
you
it
said
was,
you had the tentacles on you.
I had a one-armed tentacle, yeah. I'm
Oh,
gesturing
but there
with
weren't,
a
like,
stump,
tentacles
by the
on
way.
you, like touching you.
No. It was my own arm.
He just
Sorry.
became
Lame.
part.
We know what Wikipedia's dream's about.
Maybe. I wouldn't tell. Unless you ask.
I'm not asking. Never mind.
Okay.
Something else that happened, unrelated to everything else. We may... Well, it's not necessarily a sex cult. It was just a secret meeting of clandestine pirates in a brothel. However, we have a job to accept or deny this morning for tonight to make a lot of money, which we need to continue existing.
We have money.
We need more money.
But why? We have plenty of money.
We don't really have that much money. And if we had more money, then we could be more comfortable. Our tables wouldn't have doorknobs in the middle of them.
I don't think any amount of money is gonna stop Bug-Eye from bug-eyeing. Just
Our
a
tables could have nicer doorknobs in them.
It could also give us a nice alliance with the other pirates that were asking for help. You know?
They do
Make
fly
another-
with the octopus. If they fly under the Octopus's Guild. So
I don't
we're
give a shit about
almost
that.
contractually obligated to assist them.
Actually,
Also, the people that the ship that they want us to steal from tonight is the people that we fought at that tavern. Those dumbasses.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
that really mean big guy. What was his name? Poograd.
you killed him.
Okay, well,
Yeah, but his
it's,
crew is here.
and we're gonna steal from him now. We're just gonna keep fucking these people over.
So we're stealing
Yeah.
from pirates.
That are
Bad
mean
pirate.
pirates.
It makes sense.
They have
And we can
like,
help these other pirates that need some help.
a lot of money.
What? Yeah, money. Lots of money.
No, like the pirates.
What about him?
Like, pirates just have a lot of money, and we're stealing from them. Why does that? Why is that a mission
the whole
from someone?
the whole thing.
Yeah, the whole.
Hugrat, the Orachin, the ship, is coming in
Mhm.
with a secret delivery that the governor's wife had ordered. Or, yeah, the governor.
My heart's batshit crazy, by the way.
She is? That's cool. So maybe it's a really fun delivery. But it's a secret delivery that they ordered. And then the people we're working with, the other pirates, the friendly pirates, they have a fence. And he's willing to pay us 20,000 gold pieces to steal this delivery, intercept it, and then deliver it to the fence.
Well,
Which
he's
I
not
think is-
delivering 20,000 to us. He's
No,
giving
yeah,
20,000 to the other pirates.
And then
And
we're
we get
splitting
half.
it. So 10,000. 10,000
Is
gold
that a lot,
pieces.
you guys?
It's chunky, yeah.
Okay. So you want to steal from the governor?
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
Yes.
If a mail courier has your package,
Yes.
you steal
it's
from the
still-
mail
no,
courier.
Yes. No.
no.
Because if we go through with this and someone gets caught, it's the governor's package. This sounds really risky for considering we almost got killed like yesterday, 2 days ago, and then all of our crew almost died like 6 days ago.
Yeah,
And you
yeah,
want to
but
steal
hold
from
on.
the
These
governor
guys.
the
No.
first
I'm not
day
stealing
we're
from the
here?
governor. Mm-mm. I'm stealing from the pirates delivering a package that the governor ordered. I doubt even paid them for it yet. Like, how would he have done that? He's probably paying upon delivery. If we intercept this package, the governor is out nothing, except, maybe a little bit of disappointment that his package was delayed. But he can just get another one. It's not like he paid for it yet. So,
You know that?
really,
You know
No,
that the
but-
governor's not going to give a shit if this package is stolen.
I mean, no. It's
Maybe
all
he'll
I-
get reimbursed.
It's a clever lie to make you feel better. Because, honestly, I really want to do it. And I think it'd be kind of fun. And I don't think it's going to be that hard. They're goblins. Goblins elect leaders based on strength. And we already killed their leader. We already killed the strongest one.
We're in a town ruled by the Red Wizards that's covered in fucking bomb rats.
They are pretty
And
bomb.
you want to steal from a ship that will recognize us all on sight and know us as the people who killed their fucking captain?
That's why we gotta be sneaky about it. They can't see us.
They can't. I see where your
John Cena is not
hesitation.
canon in this world.
I see where your hesitations are coming from. I understand.
Mhm.
However, it just sounds really cool to do and then have all that money. Maybe,
tonight?
Yeah. But we gotta give him a yes or no at like sunrise. What time is it?
I look out the window.
The sun is coming up, but you don't think it's like I need to rush to get there at sunrise. Like, you have time. The sun is coming over the horizon. We're getting past like that. Like, the sky is being changed to like its natural blue color. But you don't feel like it's like oh fuck, we're getting into like mid morning, almost afternoon. Like, it is still very much like the sun is just coming up. People are just waking up and going to work.
Fine.
I'm now realizing sunrise is a terrible time to try and schedule to meet someone.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. We're by the fucking ocean. The sun rises for hours. Let's go. Oh my God.
Actually, never mind. What's my nature? It's not good enough.
Obviously, the sun doesn't rise for hours.
Well, it depends
Right.
on your latitude. So, like, obviously in Alaska, the sun rises for hours, but in Hawaii, it doesn't. And we are technically in the tropics currently, so we must have a middle range latitude that the sun would rise fairly quickly.
It's also
Anyways.
a fantasy world.
That's true too, but
It
the
could-
laws of physics
No,
still.
it could
and
be
anyways,
a different sun. It could be a
my
different position.
you're right.
Everything
You're
could
right.
be
And my
different.
+1 in nature wouldn't know jack all about any of this.
Mhm. Yeah.
I when Gilded was like, I just want to do it and I can get the gold. All I could think of is in Wikipedia's mind for going, I want to do it for the friends we make along the way. That really tickled. Cool. Yeah, you guys are welcome to begin to make your way out of La Hopital. Coffee's
As-
finished. Yeah.
As
go
we're walking down the stairs, or like going downstairs through La
Yeah.
Hopital, through the hotel,
Mhm.
I'll ask the group. Did you guys want to see the actual rooms we rented and paid for?
Why?
I don't know. Just to see how
I
much
have
better
all
the
the
one
keys.
we did so much better.
Didn't Wikipedia see the actual rooms? If she moved all the
Uh,
beds?
I didn't yet, and you didn't.
All right, fine. And as we're going down, we happen to pass by our rooms, and I opened just the room that was designated for Kildak, and it is completely bare and empty.
That's a
Anything
good
that
room.
was in this room is gone. All portraits on the wall moved. Dresser
Why?
moved. Lamps moved.
We did not pay them enough.
Carpet moved.
What?
This is a horrible room. This is
Well, this one was supposed to be mine.
a shed.
This is
It's-
Kildak's room.
Mm-hmm.
And then I closed the door, and we go literally 2 feet down to the next door, and I opened it. And now the room just looks so lush and full of items compared to the last room. And it's got it's got like 2 rugs in there, and like
It's got 2 of every painting.
2 of the same paintings.
I'm picturing like
duality
a
of
max.
The bed is massive because there's 3 of them together.
Oh.
Like Wikipedia seeing this like with the most rose-colored glasses on, and to her
Oh.
it looks like a 5-star room, and like Tawny just walks in and it looks like a fucking mess.
Yeah. It's just like there's
I can't.
everything
2-star
everywhere.
hotel and turned it into a 5-star hotel. I made the best room.
Right.
Is this what halfling rooms look like?
No.
Okay.
No.
Don't you have a meeting? We need to get.
Yeah, we gotta keep going. Okay. I just
Let's go.
felt bad for housekeeping.
We have the key. This
Oh,
is
we have
not
this room
a
for
good
3
enough
nights.
hotel for
Yeah,
them.
you have the
You think housekeeping's gonna come in between the days at this?
No. I forgot we had it for 3 nights.
Yes.
That's true.
Are we staying in this room?
I'm not
Should-
figuring this out right this second.
I mean, I'm not sleeping in
Okay.
that wet ass bed upstairs.
Well, maybe we
If
should
that's
have
what
popped
you're
it up to
asking.
dry. Okay.
Housekeeping
We-
will get it in 3 days.
We have to go to Morton's Produce. Tawny,
Okay.
you've fraternized with the locals.
Mhm.
Did any of them happen to mention where they get their produce?
John. I'm not
Was that a
asking-
topic during
No,
sex?
nope.
Was that?
I'm not asking what Kildak asked me. When Tawny came from the residential area and then stopped somewhere for coffee before coming here, did she pass like the busy market area where this produce would be?
No, you did not. Give me a history check with disadvantage, please.
Who?
Tawny. Tawny walked from the docks over to La Hopital. So Tawny's walked past a good chunk of town, but it was at night, and her goal was to get to the Hopital. So this is to see if, like, in that walk at night, if you remember the names of stores that you passed.
9.
Hit me. You do not. You do. You remember a couple of them. You do not remember Morton's.
Turn to Kildak. You know, it didn't come up. I mean,
what do
most
people
of
just...
the shops are that way. The produce? No fucking clue.
I mean, people are gonna want fresh produce. Maybe it's like in the market area, but like towards where people live. That way you don't have to go so far with your food. Like your icebox items can go from icebox to icebox pretty quick.
Let's go to the docks. Closer to the residential area.
Perfect. As you guys move into town, Kildek, since you're kind of taking lead on this, I'm gonna let you're gonna make a roll to find Morton's. You're gonna pick what stat you roll, and then you tell me why.
Pick any stat?
You can pick any stat you want, but you need to give a reason why you're using that trait in order to, that skill, in order to find what you're looking for. Tawny and Wikipede, you guys have the same ability, but if you can pick a skill and find a reason why you could help Kildak with it, I'll let Kildak roll with advantage.
I want to help, but I can't think of any reason that I could help.
I'm gonna use
Wikipede can't even
insight.
read the signs.
I can't read. I don't think I even ever passed it before because we came straight from the bay,
The water.
the waters, to the
Yeah.
hotel.
Yeah, and I rolled poorly on my history, so Tawny, she doesn't know.
Yeah, I was
And
never in town.
Kodak had a horrible idea for finding it, and so she's just letting him fail, if that happens.
That's a horrible idea. I'll be honest. I'm choosing insight specifically for the reasoning I just gave. I feel like
That's
it's gonna
produce.
be in the market.
Yeah, sure.
Closer
Yeah.
to the residential section.
Yes! That's logical. You're gonna want your codes to stay cold. I'm not gonna walk past the Home Depot to get to the grocery store. Like, I go to Home Depot once a year. I go to the grocery store like twice a week.
So maybe they want you to walk through everything.
It's the medieval times. They did not have consumer survey reports.
Okay. What would
Anyways, I'm using insight because
Perfect.
yeah. 14.
Sweet. On a 14, it takes you 14 is actually pretty good. You are able to start moving to where the residential area meets the docks. You can see as you approach the docks are touristy is the wrong word, but you can see that the docks make most of their money from the people that are coming in and out, the non-permanent residents of Red Rat Bay, whereas the residential section is just that. It's people that work on the island and farm or run the shops, craft things, things like that. So you have the residential section where it meets the docks, and you actually get pretty darn close, just with your description. You're absolutely right. They put the produce between where the people are where the
He's
shop,
giving
the
you a
actual
win.
market is. where the market is and where the people are. And so you come to one of the last shops in the residential section, and you find there's a tall building with a figurehead on the front of a mermaid holding a trident in her hand, like open to the air. On the side of it is like a big wooden like fishing rod that decoratively like runs into the water. You see the outside is decorated with like fishing nets and canoes, and little like, you know, an anchor and other like nautical themed things to decorate the outside. And there's a big sign on the front that says Morton's Produce and Tackle. As you move towards Morton's, actually, I'll turn it over to you. I won't force you to do anything you don't want to. But you find Morton's.
As we're walking to Morton's and Kildak is like leading the way and trying to find this, Tawny is just talking to Wikipedia and giving like the most intense details of her night like you can imagine. Like full on like 100% girl talk, but with absolutely no filter. And she should like what that guy tasted like, that she had kissed first, how she found this other girl, every single thing she did with this other girl, like everything.
Kildak is humming to himself.
Also, I imagine it's also not like so quiet that Kildak can also probably hear if he like focus.
Yeah. And then like she was like this, and then
oh, it's actually it was right down that street. That's the street I came down this morning.
Actually,
that's her house.
We stopped right there to like fool around a little bit before we went like back that way. It was like if you can just like picture that wall right there, and then like her just like up against it, like that. Yeah.
Damn, Tawny, and you made her come how many times? I shout.
And we're here! Thank God!
And we're at Morton's.
God! Glad you had fun, Tawny.
That was my night.
Oh, lovely. Yeah, are you guys entering Morton's shop?
Kildak?
If Kildak goes in, I'm certainly following right behind him.
Yeah, she
Lead
told
the
us she told us to meet her here, so we'll all walk in together.
With Kildak leading.
Perfect. You guys move into the into Morton's shop. You see that the shop, the main room is fairly open. Most of the stuff, like there's not aisles. Most of the stuff is on the walls surrounding it, and there are again lots of produce, lots of fresh fruits, vegetables, things like that. There's also a section with fish, lots of different seafood options. You take it the fresh catch from the morning, crustaceans, octopus, fish, all the sorts. You can see that there's a back room that says like ship supplies, and it looks like Morton's will pack and deliver barrels of supplies to ships for people because of how much trade and sea port action they get. There's definitely a better word for that, but yeah.
Perfect. Would I see with this little island sell mushrooms?
Ooh.
That's a produce.
Yeah, but it's also a tropical island.
Yeah, you look around, you do not see any mushrooms in their repertoire.
There's a better shop if you're looking for mushrooms, Wikipedia. I promise you, there's another one.
It's gonna stink.
You guys, you guys see. Also, as you go in and look around, there's like a huge swordfish that's been mounted to one of the rafters that like overlooks the shop. Behind the counter, there is this like big arm, like heavier set, grizzled sailor-looking man. He's got white hair. His face is wrinkly, all like scrunched up. He's got a yellow, like a rain jacket and like that classic like fisherman's yellow hat on. And he is sitting behind the counter, scribbling on a ledger, getting his shop ready for the morning. And as you walk in, the last thing that you notice is Kildak and Wikipedia. You notice that on the door frame, as you enter, there is a symbol on it that looks like a kind of like a circle with an arrow pointing down. It's not quite that clear cut, but you recognize this as a thieves' cant symbol for basement safe house.
So I'll walk up to who I presume to be Morton. Hey, Morton.
Morton.
Looking for a bird's nest.
Looking for a bird's nest, are ya?
I am. Yep.
You're not looking to cause any trouble in this bird's nest, are ya?
My tail is as swift as a bird's.
Is that something in thieves' cant, or are you just insane?
No, that's something in thieves' cant.
Yeah, what do you want to mean in thieves' cant? Shoot.
It means I'm telling the truth.
Cool. Morton goes, I'm sure ye are. And then he motions for you to like come behind the counter.
I'll go stand next to him behind the counter.
Cool. As soon as you move to go behind the counter, you see that like right in front, like just obscured by the counter, there is a trap door that leads to the basement.
Oh. Hey guys, come on. Trap door.
Right.
Yep.
Wikipedia, you hear this whole exchange as it's meant to be understood. Tawny, you hear Kildak say some nonsense to Morton and then head downstairs. And then, like, just walk behind the counter.
Okay.
If anything, that supports me.
I'll follow. I mean, Wikipedia went, Kodak went. I'm gonna go.
You
Unless we're not
guys,
the real Kildak and Wikipedia.
dun dun dun. You make your way down into a torchlit basement. You see that the basement is stone floor basement with a handful of tables down here, dimly lit. You see there are 4 or 5 barrels topped off with rum and ale. You see there's a couple crates in the corner that have like more thieves' cant markings, others with different like locations names that are encoded, and unless you want to spend time to crack like the code of each one, like you can tell like they're encoded, but you don't know where they're going. You see that there are a handful of definitely pirates down here. You see there's a couple, a pair of half orcs and a half elf sitting around a table playing cards. There is a dwarf and a human that is currently like moving one of the crates into a spot underneath the floor that like a false rock moves and covers up like another hidden spot in this room. And you see in the back corner there's a really skinny kobold with like a monocle over one eye that is scribbling into a ledger and like mumbling to himself. The last person you notice sitting at a table kind of supervising what's going on in this room is Tonka Pick.
There's three dwarves in this room?
There are currently 3 dwarves in this room.
Those are all the 3 dwarfs that hotel receptionist has seen before.
These are everyone.
All of them right there.
All 3 of them.
Looks like, wow, I wish the hotel receptionist was here. She gets 3 dwarves in one room.
As soon as we enter, because Tony isn't gonna recognize anyone, I'm going straight to the barrels of rums and I'm taking out my flask and I'm filling it back up.
Yeah, are there like mugs sitting about?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Do you have your coffee cup still? Because I'm also gonna take my like 90% espresso that I drank like half of and then add rum to my espresso drink.
Not a bad idea.
That's actually a great idea. I love syrup in coffee.
Oh, I love syrup in coffee.
Okay. Yep. Now that we all have our booze, Tawny, that dwarf over there, that's our inn. It's Tonka. You still good?
Mm-hmm. And I'll go and I'll sit down.
Did you go over first?
No, we went together.
Okay. Cool. Yeah, we're all there.
Cool.
Not just Tawny walking up to this girl.
Tawny takes a seat in front of Tonka, and you see. She sees the 3 of you come over. She sees the 3 of you walking together. She knows you're together.
Right.
And she looks at Kildak, looks to Wikipedia, points at Tawny, and goes, "Who in Umberlee's anus is that?"
Apparently the one doing your fucking mission tonight.
I thought you said you had a crew.
How much?
Did you want us to bring the whole crew down here?
No, I thought you worked with pirates. That is not a pirate.
She's
That
better than one. She's gonna get us the money
She's
tonight,
a
baby.
pirate. She's on our crew.
Are you looking at the same person I'm looking at?
I'm the
Her
Her
captain.
hair is done.
So? We're on an island. We're off the ship for the first time. She splurged a little.
I always look good, Kildak.
She bathed.
Shut up. She did bathe.
I bathed last night.
Yeah, but I
We-
saw
we-
you the night
we all
before.
did. We all bathed last night.
I don't really want to
she
be
sets her-
doing this, so if you're gonna have an issue with me, then sounds like you're just
She-
not gonna get paid tonight.
She sits back, crosses her arms, looks to Wikipedia and Kildak. Can we trust her? She gonna get her hands dirty? She gonna break a
Yes.
nail?
She'll grow it back.
So, are you in or out?
In.
In.
Yep.
And she's not gonna turn us over for 2 copper pieces, or maybe, a nice word in with the governor?
Why would she do that?
What is 2 copper
haven't dealt
even
with-
worth?
You haven't
What?
dealt with nobles much, have you, little halfling? They'll sell you out in a heartbeat.
I could give nothing about the gold or money. I'm not gonna sell you out, honey.
She really just
It doesn't
doesn't
make me
give a
feel-
shit.
Well, because she's persisting and not letting this drop, and she's looking at me, my eyes are just gonna flash purple.
That's not gonna help.
I'm gonna intimidate her. She can
Do you wanna
stop being
roll
in front of my
intimidation
face. Sure.
Would you like to? Yeah, go for it. Yeah, hit me with an.
Do I get
intimidation check.
advantage because of my purpley eyes?
You unfortunately do not.
What the fuck? Unfortunately.
What the
As
fuck,
if John didn't decide.
Unfortunately, I've actually decided that no.
16.
You see that like a quick emotion flashes through her face of surprise, unexpected. She recovers herself quickly, leans in across the table, and says, "The deal stands. We'll take care of the guards. You take care of the package. We split it 50-50. Don't blow this." And then she's gonna like push herself away from the table, stand up, and then she gives a whistle, and the two half-orcs and the half-elf that were playing cards groan a little bit, toss their cards on the table, stand up. and
Before
start
they
to
leave completely, I'm gonna turn to Kildak and Wikipedia and be like, do you guys know where you're taking this package once you get it? Because you didn't tell me, and she's leaving.
Hey, Taka,
Yes?
where's the package coming into? And what are we supposed to do with it after?
Tomorrow morning, have it here.
Have it here.
Yeah, tomorrow morning, have it here.
Tonight?
Can you do that?
I mean, if I know where to find it.
You steal the package tonight, you bring it
Steal
here.
it from where?
The Orachin.
Is it just on the
You did
ship?
do that.
I did know
The
that.
ship's bringing it, so I assume so.
Okay, well,
That's
didn't
where I
know if-
keep most of our
I didn't
cards.
know if you were planning like an ambush somewhere or what.
No, my job is to keep the guards away. Your job is to get the package. Do you want me to run through this again?
Maybe.
Sounds like she shouldn't be getting half the prize money.
Sounds like I should be getting more because I'm doing most of the work right now.
You can take your human-hating self and get out of here.
That was harsh. I didn't like that.
You started with it.
Half of all these people are human, and you see that there's the half orc.
I have human friends. Like I haven't heard that one.
She rolls her eyes. She is gonna curse at you in Dwarven. She's gonna call you a leaf licker, and then she's gonna leave.
That was rude.
Is there something going on between you two?
Why?
About
What is
escalating? Like a
What is up
like
with
enemies
you
to
and,
lovers
like-
are going on?
you just want everybody to be banging today?
Did we not come to this island to get laid?
No. I mean, I didn't.
Okay.
Okay. Sweet. Yeah, they leave. Now the only people that remain down here are the dwarf, the human, who are like discussing the crate that they're placing in there, and they're like moving the rock back over it. And the kobold that's scribbling in his ledger.
Wikipedia, did you pick up some of the new thieves' camp we were using today?
Yeah, I got a little bit. The tail of a bird.
Uh-huh.
That was clever.
Thank you. Did you see the symbol on the door too?
Yeah, I don't know what it means, but I saw it.
That's like a secret symbol for like an underground hideaway.
Oh, for the crow's nest.
Mm-hmm. For the bird's nest.
Bird's nest. I'm getting it.
Yeah.
I do like the idea of a crow's nest being a basement hideaway. Like that's a real really throws off the authorities when you're like, yeah, they were keeping it in the crow's nest. I'm like, oh fuck, it's the top of the bell tower. Be like, no, it's in the basement. We got him good.
We got him good.
We got him good. We bought ourselves a whole 30 minutes to get everything out of here. That's the play.
How long does it take for you to get from the top to the bottom of something? Does it take you 30 minutes?
No, because they go so you tell the town guard that the thieves are keeping all their stuff in the crow's nest of the bell tower, and so the thieves that are in their underground spot see the authorities coming and like, oh, our guy ratted us out in order to get out of jail, but he did the right thing. And they come in, they all go to the top and then start like ransacking the attic of the bell tower. Well, in the meantime, all your thieves like smuggle everything out because all the authorities are up top. And then by the time they figured out it was in the basement, they worked their way all the way down. The basement is clear. It's the old crow's nest, bait and
Bird's
switch.
nest. Wow.
Crow's nest, bird's nest.
So who's all
it's
doing
right
this
out of
tonight?
You, me, Wikipedia. Do you think we need anybody else? I figured small ragtag beat 'em up was a little more effective.
Should we ask
than-
Marcus?
I feel like Marcus knows the island really well.
Yeah.
Marcus is here and the Admiral is here.
We can ask Marcus. I don't really care if something bad happens to him.
We should try and find him and see where he's at.
Yeah.
He's probably also getting laid somewhere.
I doubt it.
Who
Wasn't
wanna
like isn't
sleep
his
with
ex
that?
here or something?
Yeah, I thought he mentioned her.
Yeah, Captain of the Guard.
I don't
I
think
want
they
to
had.
find her. It would be funny.
And they could be together.
I don't think they had a very amicable breakup.
That's what
We
makes
don't know that.
sleeping with her funny.
Oh, you want
For
to get
you or for him?
Me.
I thought you just wanted to meet her.
Oh, I want to mess with Marcus by flirting with her in front of Marcus.
Oh, but like not messing with her? Like you're not messing with him by messing with her?
Well, we'll see how she looks.
Oh. Okay.
Let loose, Kildak. Come on. And I'll
Anybody
give him a sip of my espresso rum concoction.
Ugh. That's gross. I'll stick
Concentrate.
to my sugar rum, please.
Whatever.
Where is Marcus?
He went off last night. I figured he was having a good time. We should probably... I don't know how we find him.
Was he here?
fine.
I mean, this is a good spot for pirates. He's a pirate. Marcus!
Dude,
Yeah, keep shouting for him. Maybe you'll find him if you keep shouting.
this
Maybe
room's
he's
not
in this
that
room.
Marcus
Well.
comes out from one of the barrels. Like, what do you need? No.
big.
No.
Well, why don't we go do some shopping and see if we run into Marcus along the way?
Stumble
We've
upon
got-
him? That's
all
your
day.
plan? It's a city.
Well, we got all day.
It's a city.
Okay, let's go shopping. Where are we shopping first? What do we need? Are we... What do we need? I mean... Yeah.
I want to get us some type of communication device so that way, like,
We can find Marcus
leave
in the future.
ship. Yeah, find Marcus. We could, be in touch with the depressed guppy. If we separate like we did tonight, I don't have to use a fucking spell to find you guys. That kind of thing.
Cool. I assume that's magic.
Yeah.
Can you just like buy that? Like, is that just a thing that you can just be like, oh, I'd like one magic thing, please?
Why not? It's the Red Wizard's place.
I also want to see if we can pick up some potions, so they'd probably be at the same magic store.
That's true. We definitely should get some potions.
What can potions do?
Like healing?
Anything. See what they got.
Okay, let's
If
go
they have
look at
something fun, we'll pick it up.
potions and communicating devices.
Let's find a magic shop.
You come back to the top floor, and as you come back to that main produce spot, you come up from behind the counter, and you see a couple people have entered into Morton's. There's one human checking out at the counter. He's got 2 fish and a couple carrots that he's checking out with. Yeah, you see that people are starting to go about their day and live their lives at Red Rat Bay.
We should
Did
get
these-
supplies.
We should get supplies. Did these random people just watch us crawl out of the floor?
Each their own.
Okay.
They know not to ask any questions.
Okay. Yeah, we should get supplies. Hey Morton, you deliver?
Morton goes, of course I deliver. Also, I appreciate you working for me downstairs. I appreciate the work you do for us. I needed the help. I appreciate it.
We're always happy to help. You know, we gotta work together. You know.
What kind of supplies do you need? How much?
I need 10 days of like rations, supplies.
10 days of rations. That'll be 1,000 gold pieces. Anything
Okay.
else I can get for you?
And can I get about like 3 stocks of like ship repair supplies?
Aye, we can make that happen. 3 stocks of ship supplies. That will run you 300 gold pieces.
Okay.
1,300 so far.
And
And
Anything else I can get for you?
I want to like lean in and like look around to see if the people who were shopping, like if they're still like close enough to hear us.
You wait a second for like someone that's shopping to like circle around to go to a different spot, and then you kind of get a minute just where you don't feel like you'll be heard.
And do you have any of that stuff that you have that we saw downstairs when we were helping you out? Any of
The
that?
sugar cane?
dragon's breath.
You're looking for dragon's breath. That'll be 300 a barrel or dragon's breath. That includes the delivery.
Like
How
3?
many would you like, Tawny? 3?
3?
Okay.
That's
Okay.
900 on top of the 1,300 is 2,200.
Let's go math.
And you see he reaches on the counter and pulls out a map and just kind of slides it across the table and just goes, "Where do you want it?" It currently is just a map of Red Rat Bay. You know, I can get a bigger map if you need it.
No, I think this one will suffice. If you could just deliver it, like, there.
Are you pointing to the carp or the guppy?
The carp.
Um,
And as you approach, just, you know, they're wary of strangers. So, you might want to, like, give them my name or something.
Everyone's weary of strangers. You don't need to tell me, you young whippersnapper.
and you see that he rolls the map up real quick and then starts marking things on the ledger and goes,
It'll be there by tomorrow evening. That okay?
Yeah, it should be fine.
Good. Go, please.
Yep. And,
Thank you kindly.
and he'll mark it in his ledger, and you can add 10 days of supplies, 3 ship repairs, and 3 barrels of rum to the ship's stats.
The crew's gonna be so happy. We got them.
Fresh fruit, fresh produce. Yeah, and as you walk away, away from the counter, you see Morton takes a orange from behind the counter, and he's gonna hand it to Wikipedia and say, "Fresh fruit keeps the scurvy away." And that is, you take it as a thieves' cant for specifically this place. It's a password to get downstairs.
Oh, if we wanted to come back.
If you want to come back. Yep.
Awesome.
Fresh fruit keeps the scurvy away.
Do I get to keep this orange?
I gave you the orange. It would be weird if you gave it back.
Thank you. I start peeling it as we're walking.
Perfect. Cool. You guys leave Morton's, I take it. And what is your next stop?
I would really like to go to a magic shop.
Yes.
Find some magic items that Morton didn't have.
Sweet.
I'm specifically looking for some fun potions. You have a potion shop.
Excellent. You guys looking for, is there anything else? Do you guys want to make a stop, or is the magic the next spot on the list?
Potions.
Potions.
Sounds good.
Cool. You guys start moving into the actual dock area, and you see that the ground changes from like a red clay cobblestone to a like completely wooded dock area. The beach that would stretch along this path was uneven and unfit for the market to be set. So they've built this like entire section of the city out of wood, raised up over the sand and the water, to one, for flooding when the high tide comes in, and two, because it was sturdier to build other markets. You guys begin to move through the docks, and you see a couple different magic shops. You see a place called Ava's Apothecary, and you see a couple smaller stands that are advertising magical armor, magical weapons, and then you see a tent, like a full tent setup that says Howitz's Magical Workshop. As you move to the docks, I also need all of you to make a dexterity saving throw for me.
Everyone
Saving
gets
throw?
a +1.
Oh, cool.
Saving or check?
Saving.
Oof.
I'm at a 17.
Ooh, I'm at an 18 with Tawny's +1.
9.
A 9.
Do you get your own +1?
Yeah.
Oh.
That's with your own +1? Oh no.
I rolled a 5.
Oh.
You go, and you guys are making your way through the docks, and this section of the docks is significantly more infested with rats than the other parts of the town. You see just the amount of people and food, and the number of French fries dropped out here is way more than in the rest of the town. So these rats, ranging anywhere from like a regular rat size to like medium-sized cats, are scurrying about. Some of them are acting more like raccoons, who are like picking things up with their hands and like munching on it, or like scurrying up on top of tents. Some are like sunbathing on the docks. And as you're walking, you guys are doing a good job at avoiding them. Tawny, as you go, you unfortunately come and step right on top of one of the smaller ones. Like it just scoots right under your foot while you're walking. It makes like a squish under your boot, and like a squeal as you crush it. And there's a second of a pause, and then poof, a puff of fire and smoke come out under your foot, and you're going to take 4 points of fire damage as this little rat explodes out from under your foot. It singes some of the other like shops and tents around you. You see one of the vendors be like, "Oh, come on! You gotta watch out for the rats.
Ah, fuck.
You can't be stepping on rats; they explode."
Ugh. Fuck.
Ew.
Yeah.
These rats are
But-
like suicidal.
You guys see all 3 of those magic shops.
I think the
I don't know what an apothecary is, but I love that word. What is an apothecary?
It does sound like the most likely to have potions.
Yeah.
Is that the poth part?
Mm-hmm.
Maybe.
Is it apothecary? Like a potion a carry? Like they carry potions?
No.
Yep.
Oh.
You're so
Sure.
brilliant, Kildak.
Is that what it is?
No.
No,
It's not.
that's not where that Latin root comes from.
It's not Potha is not slang for potion. Nope.
You're telling me that POT and POTION are not related?
Now I have to look it up. Apothecary.
I don't think it's slang for potion. Even if it's the same
think-
root. I don't think it means a potion carry.
I don't think it means a potion carry.
Well,
But-
that's all Tawny needs to know to tell you no.
This actually just comes from the word repository or a storehouse. Just a place where you keep things.
Yeah, I think
I believe
apothecary is
then-
just used in fantasy settings as like an old cool medieval word, and that's
It's
why
a
we're
vintage store.
yeah.
So I believe what happened, it was like just a store, a place where you keep things, or a warehouse. And then it changed to pharmacy because it's where you could store like herbs and like medicines. And then so that translated into pharmacy. And then if you're gonna keep potions anywhere, you would put potions in a pharmacy. And also if you have like ingredients for potions, you would find them at a medieval pharmacy or a place where they keep medicine and plants and herbs. So yeah, I think that's where apothecary and potions mashed.
So we go
I
into
just realized-
Ava's.
Yeah, no problem.
Yeah, let's go to Ava's apothecary.
Excellent. Well, you walk into Ava's. She actually has like a wooden like shop, like a full like 4-walled shop. You can see that there is an aroma of smells in here as she has some bottled plants and fungus in some jars. She has a couple of these like little flowers that bloom out and have like an orange orb in the center of them, and she has a couple of those growing in little spots. She has an array of potions on her back wall, as well as potion ingredients on the floor of her shop. And you see that she has both like a mortar and pestle and like the equipment to mix her own ingredients, as well as like a small setup to be able to like an alchemy set to be able to create new potions. It doesn't look like she necessarily like dabbles in the science of creating them, but it looks like she has the capability to produce her own wares.
Does
you
Kodak
see
need more
a,
spicy potions?
That's a good. You'll have to ask Ava. Ava is a human in her like mid-30s. She has bright red hair that's cut really short, and she's just hanging out behind the counter.
Nice.
So,
Are there things out that we can like browse, or do we
Yeah.
have to specifically ask her for items?
Yeah, she has the lists all she has potion ingredients as well as like a handful of potions that have like tags and labels just for you to browse.
I want to start browsing.
Yeah.
Oh,
I would
Well,
like to go talk to Ava.
Cool. You pull up to Ava, and he goes, "Oh, hello there, Mr. Dwarf. What brings you to my shop?"
Hi, I found this potion, and it changes my physical appearance in a preferable manner, and I was curious if you knew ways to recreate it.
Interesting. Well,
Is
give
that-
me a moment.
Wikipedia, is that the sexy potion?
This is
think it
very
might be.
nicely brewed.
Oh my god.
Here's what I can do for you.
And I'm the
I
one trying to
can't-
get laid.
I'm going to have to consume the potion, not like drink it, but use the potion. But I can give you a list of the ingredients that like I can tell you what it's made from.
Well, that's just my last one. Like,
Let's see.
I've never made a potion before.
Sure, of course. Give me a second. Let me see what I can do. She sits the potion on the counter, and she goes out the back door to go check something in there. But you guys are left in the shop by yourselves for a moment.
So what kind of potions are in here? What can I read on some of the tags?
Yeah,
Can
so
you
you
eat?
got.
That's right.
What's the
tags have
rules?
pictures?
Yeah, let me give you this. I'll give you some descriptions of potions.
What colors do I see?
Yeah, you got some bright red potions that look and smell like they could heal you. I'll give you that one for free. You got
Wikipedia, don't touch that one!
that one looks dangerous. You
I can
got,
read.
you got a like oily looking one that as it sloshes around, instead of coming to like nice cresting waves, it's very like sharp and pointed, like jagged as it moves. It moves, it like sloshes in a very odd, like almost like clippy animation kind of way as you slosh it around.
That one's cool. I'll put that in my pocket.
Yeah, you snag that one.
That one I will.
What you doing
Cool.
there, Wikipedia?
Taking a potion.
Just taking it.
Well, this one looked cool.
Mm-hmm. This is a small
Mhm.
business. Like, this girl needs us to give her money for her shit to live.
I'll give her money for some stuff. But this one just looked cool.
John, can
Uh-huh.
I read? Like, does the bottle have a label that I could read?
That's up. Yeah, there's like a clear spot where she took it, and there's like 2 more of this kind of bottle. It is an oil of sharpness.
Okay.
Let's
How
see.
much do these ones cost? I'm asking Tawny about the red ones.
Is there a price tag?
Yeah, the red ones. So there are 2 different types of red ones. One of them costs 50 gold. The other one costs 150.
Can I also read what the red ones are?
Yes, of course. One is a healing potion. It's a potion of healing, and the other one is a potion of greater healing.
I feel like you could have put that together.
I thought John was fucking with Tori when he said that the
Oh.
bright red ones gave off a healing sensation to the character who can't read. I thought he was lying because if
Oh,
I
no.
was making a healing potion, red is the color like I stay away from.
Red is the
Yeah.
color of a healing potion. Like,
It is.
in every form of media that has ever existed for all
Right.
of
Red is healing
eternity.
for hearts and blue is mana.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like red's healing.
Red just like feels like like red light. Like that's bad to me. But I see what you're saying with the heart. That I did think that John was fucking with her.
You need to play more video games.
Okay. That's 50 gold pieces for the one and 100 for the better one.
All right, I'll take one of each and I'll put them on the counter.
There we go.
Cool. As you're taking them, yep,
Before she comes back, if that's possible, was there like a cash register or a pile of her gold?
There is a drawer with gold in it. Yeah.
How difficult does it look like to do that sneakily?
Here's what you can do. You can to grab it sneakily, not hard. If she comes back this second, there's no way that she will not know that that you're stealing from it.
Don't do it, Kildak. I see you.
It's a matter of like the more you hesitate, the more likely it is that she comes back. But it's like you either gotta do it now or you don't do it at all.
I'll be honest. As soon as she left this room, I was looking for this drawer.
Cool.
So
then
I was distracted with
yes.
Wiki. I can't tell him no then.
Yeah.
You're distracted by my stealing to Miss Kildak's stealing.
Much worse stealing, yeah.
Hit me with a
Connie's
sleight of
just
hand
like,
check.
Wikipedia, you shouldn't be doing that. And then like back here is just Kildak like,
that is a 16.
16. So you, in a one swift motion, snag 160 gold from her register. It's the vast majority of what's in there.
Cool.
this poor lady. She's just trying to run her small business. Steal from the corporate people.
We're pirates. We take every opportunity we can get.
Steal from the rich.
And then I'm just gonna go back and stand on my side of the counter, just waiting.
Sweet. She rolls back into the room and she goes, well, I have this. And she has an alchemy set that she pulled out. She's kind of dusting it off and she goes, I might be able to use this set. It's been a while since I've used it, but I might be able to use this to determine the ingredients without draining your potion. It'll take a little bit. It'll probably take me most of the day. It's a slow process of boiling and then doing some magic on it and then working it through there. Would that be acceptable? I know this is your last potion, but I need to take it just for the day.
No, that would be great, honestly. And then, I mean, once I know the ingredients, is it? I mean, maybe you don't know this yet, but is it relatively easy for me to replicate? Could I just And I guess you don't know what ingredients there are, but it looks like you have a large variety here.
Here's what I can say. This potion looks very finely made. It looks professionally done. So it may be difficult the process may be difficult as well. It also might be very easy. I couldn't tell you.
Okay.
But I can at least tell you the ingredients and possibly how they are put together.
Okay. Sounds good. In the meantime, I'm just gonna browse your potion collection real quick.
Sure, of course.
Thank you.
Yeah, of course. And she goes to the side and starts to set up this little contraption to start figuring this out.
I've never looked at a potion before in my life. I would like to try and find one that's either bright yellow or bright purple.
Okay.
Kildak can read, no?
Oh yeah,
Okay.
but when you're just browsing something you know nothing about, you're looking at the colors.
Right. No, that's fair.
Like if I went window shopping for a Ferrari, like absolutely, I'm looking at the colors.
But you're not just gonna like buy and consume it. Like you'd read it first once you find a
Yeah. I'm just looking. I'm
Right.
just looking at the colors.
Yeah. You see, what colors were you looking for?
Bright yellow, like uranium yellow,
Okay.
or like purple, like royal deep purple, like not so lavender, like just a real rich
Tawny
snail.
purple.
Yeah, like crushed Australian snail purple.
Gotcha. You do not find any purple potions. You do find a bright yellow, like a uranium yellow. It's labeled Potion of Growth. And it is
Permanent?
labeled at 100 gold pieces.
Growth of what?
Just as Potion of Growth.
What's that you got there, Kildak?
And I'm the one
this-
trying to get laid here. Come on.
What are you
Potion of
gonna grow?
growth?
Oh. It's a growth potion.
How much could that possibly cost?
It just says 100. But like, do you think our ship could drink it?
I think
No.
you could probably get that for 75.
Yeah, I could get it
Excuse
for
me,
free.
Ava.
Yes, honey.
The potion of growth.
Yes.
Anything?
Anything.
Like, what does it grow? Like, just like.
It grows
generally-
you.
But like. All of you equally.
All of you, head to
or-
toe.
Oh, okay.
I mean, that's what happens if you drink it. I haven't really tried anything else with it. If that's what you're asking.
That's what
It's
she's
not
asking.
going to make your dick bigger, Kildak. It doesn't seem like that.
No, that's what Ava's working on for me already.
Oh, is that what this is?
When you took it last time, we didn't get to see all the changes, I guess. Did you feel it? Did you feel the change?
Oh yeah.
Your pants go a little tight?
I'm done having this conversation, Tawny. You
Is
need
Kildek-
to keep yourself out of my like personal affairs.
Was Kildek under the effects of the potion when Wikipedia posed him for a
No.
a
He was
wood
not.
carving?
Mm-mm.
Oh, darn.
I have that actively
Unless-
in.
Wait. If John wants to make this sexy potion last days instead of hours, let the DM do it.
I have that statue in my pocket. No, it did not.
Lovely.
You want that, Kildak?
The growth potion? I mean, that could be kind of fun, right? Like, Ava, how much? Like, what's the limitations? Like, how big do you get?
Kildek, you would also like to know this. In the potion of growth, it also comes with a description of the potion. So
Oh,
it's-
yeah, that'd be great.
Yeah, it's a bright yellow, but there's a little bit of red, like a tiny bead of red in the yellow, and it as it floats up and down, it expands into like the size of the vial it's in, and then when it touches the side, it contracts back again.
That's really cool.
Yeah,
That's interesting.
yeah.
I
Did
wonder how
you-
that works with the displacement of the liquid.
That's a great question. What did you ask, Ava? I'm sorry, I was reading the description.
What's the
How big?
constraints? Like, how big do you get?
Oh, it's. You ever see one of those sorcerers cast make someone bigger and they just become like
Just like a
Big
little
ol'
bit
honk.
bigger?
big boys? Oh, usually it's like twice their size.
Oh, is it really?
Yeah, I think so.
I haven't been around magic very much.
Oh,
So
Yeah,
like
it's-
I could be as tall as like Tawny here.
Oh, I think if you doubled your height, you'd be a little bit taller.
Cool. No, I don't think I need this though.
How about
Okay.
we just get the healing potions and can come back for your sexy potion later.
What about this plant in this bottle though? I want the plant with the orange ball in it, because the ball reminds me of the other ball.
Oh, yes. This is a sun plant. This is a sun plant, different from a sunflower. People get them confused all the time. This is a sun plant, and they grow naturally on this island. People that come from faraway lands say that they've never seen it before, and they'll never see it again.
What's it do?
Nothing. It just looks pretty.
Do I have to
Sometimes
water it?
sometimes you can use it for potions.
Do I have to water it?
I mean, it's a plant. I'm sure it takes water.
You're sure? Don't have. Okay. How often do you water it?
Oh, maybe once a week.
Okay, I can do that. How much?
Would you like it?
Yeah.
Oh, for this little boy, 2 gold.
Yes. Okay. I'm gonna buy the sun plant.
Sure. You get this little sun plant, and yeah, it's got like these bright like red leaves, and at the base, like where the leaves come together, it fades into like a bright yellow, and it's got like that bright orb in the center.
Cool.
Yeah.
Kodak's
also
hand is
has-
now occupied by a plant.
Got a little plant.
Carrying
Perfect.
it.
Cool. She goes to check you out on the potions of healing. Again, so there are potions of healing for 50 and greater healing for 150. How many of each would you want?
Wikipedia,
I put one of each on the table, and if anyone else wants to add to that, they can.
are you buying that with your money, or are we getting some from the ship's money?
If no one adds to it, I'll pay for it myself. If people want more potions, then you can pay with the ship's money.
I'll
Yeah. Well, let's get a
Let's-
greater healing for each of us. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I don't need a healing potion. And then I'll just take up my fingers and wiggle them and be like, I can do that on my own.
Okay. Wikipedia and I will get the healing potion.
Is she talking about the healing potion, or is she talking about this one? She points to the Kildex dick potion that she thinks he has.
Oh, she can do this on her own. I'm
Yeah.
sure she could if she wanted to, but we're talking about the healing potion.
Oh, okay. And she like moves over to the register. Cool. So 2 potions of greater healing, 1 of regular healing. Cool. 350.
I'll take that out of the ship.
Sweet. And you guys can split up who gets the potions of greater healing and potions, the single potion of healing. You should be able to just add that to your character sheet.
Awesome.
Yeah, I don't need one
And-
because Tony can heal.
Let me see if we have. Here, can add just the oil of sharpness. No, I'll have to add that myself. Cool. Easy enough. Sweet. Very cool. Anything else you guys like in the apothecary? Ava's apothecary.
I think
I don't
that's
think so. Thank you, Ava.
Of course, it was pleasure doing business with you. Yeah, this should be done by the end of the day. If it's a real tricky one, then we'll still be at it tomorrow.
Okay, I'll check in.
Sweet. I will
Thank
see
you.
you soon.
Thank you, Ava.
Bye.
Bye. And you guys head on out. And you guys, as you exit her apothecary, you're back in like the bustling streets of the docks. You see, as you come out, there is a ship that is flying the colors of the Waterdeep Navy. That is currently, it has a tugboat, which is just a couple guys in a rowboat, 2 sets of rowboats for how big the ship is, pulling the ship out of the harbor, just out of the dock spot. and then they begin to like turn around. You do see that the water actually is like moving to help them, almost in a like is magically moving to help these ships come out of the harbor, because you feel that the wind is not in their favor. You also see, as you guys kind of come out of the shop, so this ship is leaving. There is a merchant vessel currently in the docks directly across from you. It's a little obscured by this one of the two big wooden cranes that is swinging like over your head with a shipment of supplies and crates and actually the cans already got used for the other ship, but like supplies and goods are moving over to the merchant vessel that's docked in the other one of the other docks. Currently, this merchant vessel is the only ship in the harbor. Looks like it's a fairly slow day, but there is a good bit of people moving about in the docks. Yeah, where to next?
I still want to get some type of magical communication device. So I think we need to hit up another magic shop.
Sweet.
And while we're walking, I want to like bump like Kildak's arm, and be like, I still remember that deal that we made, and you've been keeping your end of the bargain and kind of showing me the ropes of all the rogue stuff and being all sneaky and the codes.
Yeah.
Want to try some magic?
Yeah. That sounds cool. Does it blow up?
And I look
Let's hope
around.
not.
Like Tawny earlier?
Hey.
You see that rat over there?
Yeah.
One over that's creeping like right on the edge of the dock between those two people. See it?
Yeah. Uh-huh.
That one. Just think really hard on it. Just look at it. And then she like snaps her finger and it blows up. As I create bonfire like right under it.
You create bonfire. The rat explodes. And it blows this couple who's having like a really nice stroll down the dock just clean off the dock.
Right? Like just look, pick one rat, pick one, and just really like narrow your focus in on it, and just will it to pop.
I don't know.
Just try it. Just try it.
Not one near me.
Can I try and like grab a rat that's running around?
No.
Yeah, you can grab a rat. Yeah, give me a dexterity check.
Mm-mm.
While you're doing that, Tawny, give me a perception check.
13 dexterity.
16
Yeah,
perception.
You snag like a the rat's probably like maybe like 2 feet long. You snag this like thick rat. It's a big one. It's pretty easy to catch, and you got him in your hand. You have to put your potted plant down.
Put that down.
Yeah, you got this big rat, and 2 feet's actually pretty massive.
Huge.
Let's say like it's like a foot. It's about as big as your keyboard. It's a foot. You got a good a good foot-sized rat. Tawny, you look around. You see that there are people like while Kildek and we have this exchange, there are people rushing to try to help the people out of the water. Somebody is like bailing, like grabbing water from the ocean and trying to like splash it onto the bonfire that is now like charring the ground of the docks. And you also see that like making like not sprinting, not like at high alert, but like beelining it towards this location are 2 rat guards. You see that the rat guards are the town guards. They wear like a black and brown, like almost maroon uniform. It's well fitted. It's not like pristine, but it looks like they take care of their uniforms.
Mhm.
It's got like nice square shoulders. The centerpiece is like buttoned with like straps all the way down. Nice leather belt. They have cuffed boots and cuffed gloves that they wear. They have a bandolier across their chest, and that has like a mostly just for show. There's nothing like no weapons on it. The only weapons they have are their rapier on their side, and some of them have a crossbow on their back. And you see they all have the emblem of the rat guard on their shoulder. It's like a little patch with a rat looking over the ocean, and some of them are wearing their helmets, which is almost like a conquistador looking helmet, but one of them is just carrying it beside him. The other one has it on his head. And these two rat guards are making their way towards the commotion, because two people just got blown off the docks, and there's commotion.
Yeah. Do they seem upset that the rat blew up, or rather just like the fact that like people might be hurt?
It's they don't look worried that people are hurt. They just see a commotion, like, we gotta go deal with something now. Yeah.
Gilded, maybe.
Oh, why are you holding it?
No, put it down.
I
Okay,
said pick one far away.
I'm gonna throw it like out over the ocean.
Yeah, you need to fuck this rat into the water.
So I just overhand throw it, and then like in the same motion of throwing it, I want to like keep my hand out, like follow it, and like really focus on it. And
Dude, got it. Blow it up.
I'm gonna cast. I'm gonna try to cast some kind of fire magic.
Oh no.
You can do it.
Yeah, you stick your hand out, and out of your fingers comes a cone of flames that roars out of your hand.
Baby's first magic.
People on the docks immediately like duck as this like again cone of fire blasts out above them, singeing people. It rolls out. The rat, like just the edge of the range of spell, gets caught by the fire, ignites, explodes out into the water. Big puff of smoke. There's a huge gasp from the crowd, and you see both the rat guards like start shouting, "Hey you! What the heck was that?" And they start to like just sprint over to the three of you.
I stepped back. The
To the
second
two
he
of
picked
you.
up the rat, I stepped back that I probably don't look like I'm part of them. The fuck, Gilded?
Okay, Rickaby.
Gotta
Now
convince him it was an accident. You gotta convince him it was an accident. That was so much more fire than I thought you were gonna blast. I didn't think you were gonna do anything.
Okay, I'm thinking run, but you're saying talk. Okay,
They're already here. They see us. Where are we gonna run to?
that's your part of the training. Just you wait.
Yeah, they at this point they get up to you, and they're like, "What was that? That was blatant assault in the broad daylight. You almost killed like 17 people. What are you thinking?
I'm sorry. That was my first time ever doing magic.
First time ever doing magic, you almost lit the whole dock on fire.
I'm sorry.
You hucked a rat over the bay.
Well, I thought that'd be where it was safest to explode.
So you know you were shooting fire out of your hands.
No,
This guy's story don't add up.
I've never done it before, and I was just trying to like just try something.
Well, you sure it did it? That was assault. Did you see assault? And the guy's like, I saw assault 17 times.
It won't happen again.
You darn right it won't happen again. We're taking you down to the barracks.
Hold on, sir. You can't claim no one was hurt. It all happened in
No one has to be.
Can I let off my Fey presence?
Yeah. What does Fey Presence do?
Each creature in a 10-foot cube makes a wisdom saving throw.
Yeah.
Does that include friendly?
It says you can cause each creature in a 10-foot cube. Do I have the choice in that?
Okay.
I don't think so. I think it's everything.
Either.
What is it? Wisdom saving?
It is wisdom.
Kildak, you get a +1.
Oh, thank you.
Oh, fuck.
13.
You fail.
Oh, shit.
One rolled a 9.
Fail.
One rolled a natural 20.
And I got a 14.
It's to become charmed. The DC is a 14. Are we playing?
Ty goes to the defender.
Defender. Okay. So Kildak and one of the guards.
Yep.
Are charmed.
Kildak, one of the guards,
did
and then
Tawny
two of like the citizens that are just right
I got a
nearby
14.
are also charmed by you.
So I just passed it.
Cool. You see one of the guards is charmed by you and goes, I don't know, man. They make a good point. Like, look at them. They look pretty, like, they're clearly new around here. This guy doesn't look magic, does he? Like,
It was
I
an
didn't think-
accident. We didn't mean it.
come on. Come on, Hank. It was an accident.
He's new at this. He's learning, and just spouts out sometimes. He did the best that he could to protect the people. It was
Protect the people from what? There was 15 feet of fire coming out of the man's hands.
over the water, not towards the people. He completely turned his back to all the civilians walking by. He couldn't control himself. He did the best he could in the situation.
Yeah,
It was
man.
an
Did the
honest
best he could.
mistake.
Give me a persuasion check with advantage, as you have Tawny helping you and you have this other guard helping you.
An unnatural 20.
Ooh. You see that the guard that wasn't charmed reaches over and grabs Kildak by the collar and says, "Don't you ever do that again. I got my eye on you, sir. I'm watching you. Anywhere you go in town, I'm watching you. You understand me?
I hear you.
Good.
Thank you.
No more of this fire stuff coming out over the crowds. You got it?
Got it.
But it wasn't over the crowds. It was over the water.
Okay. He's letting us go.
I'm watching all of you. I'm watching you." And they move away
Thank
from
you, sir.
I'm going to
Okay, but that was cool.
take one of
Good job,
Kildak's
Kildak.
arm
Good job.
and Wicked P on the other side and hunch down to their level as we're walking to try to get out of their view. What the fuck was that? Kildak, did you know you could do
I
that?
knew he can do it. I knew he had it in him.
I've done magic before. I mean, I got
Anyone
my
can do
little eye, and I just kind of show my eye of Charmin. But no, I don't. I've never done like magic like that.
You just did. Yeah, that was legit magic, dude.
That was cool.
Oh, yeah. So you guys are having this conversation, and as you're talking, you can see around Kildak's hand, there's fire like still swirling around like his hand, and we're like still kind of embers floating around. Give me a wild magic roll for me. So roll your d20. If you get a nat 1, then something is gonna happen.
It landed on
Oh,
landed
no.
on a crease, so I'm re-rolling it. No, it's a 13.
Cool. So the DC is now going to go up to a 1 or a 2, and you see that those little embers that still lingered. Like in Tawny, you recognize it right away, like longer than they should. And look at you recognize it too. Like magic that lingers longer than it should, like finally dissipates.
That was onion. That was exhausting. I mean, that was exhausting. But that was really, really awesome.
That was pretty cool. Wonder what else we can do.
Who knows?
That was
I'm a little scared to try.
maybe nothing.
Let's
with
do more.
fire.
Less fire.
Let's go more under the radar. Considering now we have this guard keeping an eye on us, then all night.
He's like way across the docks at this point. He's like looking over people.
Yeah.
Magic shop.
Yeah, magic shop. Let's try and enter without him noticing us.
Be my guest.
Tent,
Okay.
that'll be difficult, but you want to go first, Wikipedia, or you want me to go?
I mean, I can turn invisible. You just want me to turn invisible?
No, that's cheating. I mean, that's cool though, but that's cheating. Like, you just
Cheating?
you gotta pay attention to how you step and like where you step, and you just gotta be patient, be slow and methodical about it.
I'm not a very patient person.
And I wasn't a very magic person.
That's fair. I
we
will
can
try.
all learn new things.
I will try.
Cool. Anybody participating in this sneak challenge can give me a stealth check as you move into Howitz's magical workshop. This big, like, red and purple tent set up on the docks.
I will go last because I'm not very sneaky. Yeah.
All right, Kilduck, you go first, and I'll watch your footsteps.
Okay, I got a 17 for stealth.
And as I'm following in his exact steps, I got a 19.
Very sneaky. And Tawny, taking up the rear, what did you get?
The non-rogue, I got a 9.
You got a 9.
I also rolled a 9.
I rolled a 7.
You have a plus 9 in stealth?
Oh my gosh.
I have a plus 10.
Oh my god. I don't have like any modifiers to my stealth. I just have my plus dex.
I took modifiers and stealth.
Smart. As
So
a rogue.
the three of you creep into Howitz's magical workshop, and as you enter the tent, you see that, like most wizards' abodes, the inside of the tent is a little bigger than the outside of the tent. It's not like massively bigger to really be effective. It's just like slightly bigger. And you see as you come in, there are all sorts of like odd knickknacks inside. There's no counter to check out. There's nobody in here. It's completely empty. But you see like odd like plants that are hanging from the ceiling. There are like little like almost like wooden robot looking things, like wooden dolls that are sitting resting on shelves. There are like paper birds and little like paper like boats that are just kind of like fluttering around or flying above overhead. A couple floating candles. You see a couple of like almost like really cool magical items, like magical swords or magical armor, but all of it's like the magical swords are all broken, like broken in the sword, in like the magical armor. There looks like there's a really beautiful emblem in the front, but it looks like it's been like rent apart by like some huge axe that split it down the middle. You see jars that have like 6 floating eyes in it. You see like a little like shrunken owl bear in a jar full of like blue slime that's in a different jar, and like just like all sorts of like weird odd knickknacks, and there are a couple of shelves that just have like lumps of magic components. Like there is a barrel of sticks that have all been struck by lightning, that are just hanging out there, just like bunches of like little like odd things that wizards would need for the components, but nobody is in here, and you guys have like a minute to yourselves to kind of like look around for a second.
I would like to press my whole face into the jar of the bugbear.
Yeah, you
Just want to look at it.
you press your face, it kind of looks over and goes boop, and the eyes open and it just kind of floats looking at you.
Okay.
And it floats in this jar.
I'm just holding it against my face, giggling.
Gross.
That's not cute.
Yeah. Tawny and Kildek, is there anything that I hate that? Is there anything that you guys do in this like quick minute where you're like, oh, we're alone in here?
The sticks that have been struck by lightning draw my attention.
Yeah. You have the barrel of sticks. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, I want to find one that's like, I don't know, maybe about say long.
Yeah, you find like a.
Yep.
Go ahead.
Sorry,
Nope.
and I'm gonna like wave it around like it's a magic wand, like a child.
There's magic wands.
Magic one time, Kildak.
Yeah, you fish this barrel. You see, like in the bottom of the barrel, there's also like other components. There's like a like glass orb that has like some sort of like cut in it, but like in the very center, it has like some sort of cut to it. There's a bunch of just like tangles of like copper wire, of silver wire, of like gold, like a little gold rod that's in like there's just like an assortment of just things in this barrel. Yeah, you pull out like just a little stick that's been struck by lightning. You're just waving it around, Leviosa, and just like moving around the place.
Kodak, what are you doing?
It's like a wand, right? Like.
As you say this, there's a poof. Oh, go ahead.
It's a special stick. It's a stick in a wizard shop. That makes it a magic stick. Probably a magic wand. A wand of wood. A wood wand stick. Wood magic wand. A magic wand.
You're talking a lot right now, Kildak.
There's a puff of smoke from the center of the room. Instead of like a big, like grandiose magician, poof, it's more of a as in the center of the room, a red wizard dressed in like red robes, much less like tailored or like fine kept than the other red wizards you've seen. A little ratty at the edges, a little wild looking. There is a man. He has some like very like wavy and swirly tribal tattoos all throughout his body. He has a little bit of black hair on top of his head and like a black like goatee that comes to like a big curl on his chin. And he comes in and like as this poof he appears and goes, "Welcome to..." Oh, I could have swore there was somebody here. And you see he's looking the complete opposite way that you guys are, and has completely failed to notice. He rolled a 2 on his perception and just completely missed all three of you. He goes, oh, I usually get that one right. And just disappears from the shop.
Did we want to talk to him?
Yeah, there's only junk in here.
What? Look at this cool stick. Sorry.
I didn't really like his beard.
Welcome to my magical shop. And this time he's like facing the right way. He goes, my name is Howitz. I work here in my magical workshop. What can I do for all of you?
Is this a magic wand?
It is not a magic wand, young man.
That is a stick that's been struck by lightning.
Told
It's an
you.
odd specific stick. Do you have magic wands?
No. But I could make them if you want.
Oh.
I just need the wood. And what
Is
you want
this-
them to do?
Never mind.
Can you make communication?
Yes, of
devices?
course.
Okay. Devices that allow us to communicate with one another?
Devices to communicate with one another. That would be easy. Simple. However, I do not take gold for these things. Just so you know, people get mad about that, but gold is useless to people like us. We need favors. We need important things. We need knowledge. So, I can enchant items for you to communicate between one another. So if you hold an item, and you hold an item, and you hold an item, and like bops all three of you on the nose, then you'd all be able to talk to each other. How many items do you wish to be enchanted this way?
Like 6?
6 items. 6 items, an easy enchantment.
Yeah.
For this, I would need 3 things.
What?
The first thing...
A stick struck by lightning.
No! I have those already. The first thing that I would need... There's a... how do I put this? A shipwreck on the southernmost tip of this here island. I need you to go to the shipwreck and get me a cup of water from the ocean next to that shipwreck.
How long can Tawny guesstimate it would take to get to a shipwreck the southern tip of the island?
Ooh, yeah. So you would guesstimate. If you took a boat, it would take you about half a day, but you would spend the last like hour to 2 hours of that trip in Rainbow Reef, which you have heard is
No
muy
bueno.
bad.
No bueno. Love that.
No bueno, muy bad.
Thanks, everybody.
When you go by foot, you know that the like sheer distance you could probably cover in a day of travel on foot, half a day by horseback. The catch is the jungle. The jungle is thick on this island, and it's dense and potentially dangerous. You would figure that realistically on foot, it would take 2 days. You could cut it down to a day if you took horseback as much as you could.
So long.
Yeah, it's about a day's journey out and a day's journey back.
Do you have an item that's like closer?
No. The second thing that I need is Treasured Half-Breeds 2. I read the first one and it was delightful. And I wish to read the second.
You and me both, bitch.
The third thing... Oh, wait. You've read Treasure Half-Breed 1? The original?
Mm-hmm.
Do you think Harold should have ended up with Heidi? Or should he have ended up with Timothy?
I'm still a proponent for the throuple. I think they should have just all been together. All 3. Why have one when you can have all?
I was personally a Timothy fan, but now that you've mentioned it, why not have them both?
That's what I'm saying.
Excellent. What a bright young lady you are. And third, I would like you to describe the specific smell that wafts out of the shipwreck.
How
Can you do
about
that for me?
I get you Treasured Half-Breeds 2 and 3. And no long trip to the southern tip of this island that's gonna take me fucking days to accomplish.
There's 3 treasured half-breeds books.
I think there's like 8, honestly.
There's actually 9. I heard that she's writing a new one. Technically, she is correct.
new?
There is 8 out currently, but she's working on her 9th.
Oh my goodness. See,
I
what if I just
know.
like get you like a couple treasured half-breeds?
As much as I love that, I do need things 1 and 3 on my list.
You don't have other patrons?
I do have other patrons, but they're doing other things for me, and you will be doing these things for me.
Level with me here. Give me
Yeah.
something else to do that isn't going to be so far away.
I do need something else. And he leans in like really close and like puts his forehead to your forehead. He goes, I need the dying breath of a rattling bird.
Like the little rat things?
No.
A what?
A rattling bird.
The fuck is a rattling bird?
Type of bird.
Something dying.
Okay. Are they on
And
this
it needs its
island?
dying breath in this bottle. And he reaches up and like holds a bottle right up to your face. It's like a little vial with like runes all over it.
And the birds are this island?
I don't know.
This man's crazy.
Okay. I'll take the file. So just
Dying breath of a rattling bird.
just this?
Or just the dying breath of a rattling bird. Or a cup of water. Half-breeds 2. The distinct smell of what the shipwreck, the inside of the shipwreck, what it smells like. I need you to record it. I need you to bring the data to me.
Why?
I need it. Rather, I want it so.
Just like a shipwreck smell?
The shipwreck. The shipwreck at the southernmost tip of our island.
Tony, he's not gonna budge here. You either need
I'll
the
take
dying
bird's
breath of this
breath.
bird. We don't know where the bird is. We know at least where the boat is. Can we
But
just
bring
come?
these things. Oh, sorry.
Can we just come back with whichever is easiest?
Of course.
Cool. We'll figure it out later.
Wonderful.
When will you have my devices done?
Oh, bring me these things, and then you'll give me what devices you want enchanted, and then I'll get them enchanted as quickly as possible. It's a quick enchantment. It shouldn't take too long.
Okay.
Ta-ta! And puffs
Sorry.
out of the tent.
Oh, I hated that.
He is weird.
Kind of ugly.
That's rude.
They're all kind of ugly.
Can I have all 3 of you give me a perception check real quick? And whoever gets the highest one will go with. And we'll see what kind of rumors you guys overhear.
That is a 12.
12, okay.
9.
9.
Natural one.
Ooh. We are
so-
not going. Go ahead.
I just realized that I accidentally stole this stick that was struck by lightning from Howitz, and for whatever reason, because it wasn't intentional, it's actually kind of bothering me, which is really
Oh.
stupid. I understand that, but I'm kind of hung up on it, and I'm very
You're hung
focused on this stick that I'm holding
Yeah, you're hung up on the
with
stick.
my pot, with my sun plant.
You can also see that within like that orb that's in the sun plant that's like growing out of it, like it's kind of moving on the inside, like lava lamp style, and it's really just
Wow, that's
yeah, it's,
mesmerizing. That's
yeah.
cool.
yeah, it's so mesmerizing. The other 2, Wiggy and Tawny, using Tawny's 12, you guys
learn 2 new rumors just from listening to the people around town as you window shop. You hear that there are Sahuagin raids that are around. The Sahuagin tribes are raiding the islands around here, and the raids are getting worse. And you also hear rumor that the Waterdeep Navy is working with pirates. That they're teaming up with pirates. They're letting pirates get away. They're helping pirates attack. Like they're working with the pirates.
Not the ones we encountered.
This is interesting.
I can't believe
And those
did you
are-
do that, Wikipedia. The Waterdeep is helping pirates?
I don't
What?
believe it.
Did you say
They
something?
shot first. They didn't even say anything to us.
Who shot
Something about that
first?
doesn't seem right.
Han shot
Ridiculous.
Han shot first.
See, you guys get a couple of rumors out just from walking around and hearing shopkeepers talking with their patrons. And as the day kind of winds down, you guys probably end up drifting like back to La Hopital just to drop off your stuff.
We need to
and
go
your
nap.
stuff.
Rest
Yeah,
up.
you guys take
I would
that.
very much like to get a short rest in before we do the
Oh.
rest of our what could be a very long night.
Absolutely, yeah. You guys get yourselves cleaned up. Out of curiosity, do you use the Kildak's room that he got, or do you guys go back to the honeymoon suite to clean up?
I'm assuming the room with 3 beds. If the other 2 are interested in that room,
Yeah, I don't have the keys. I'm gonna follow you guys.
The room with 2
I
beds
have-
or 3 beds?
all the 3 beds.
3 beds.
Okay, yeah, that one. Sounds good.
When you get back to the room, you see that all of the paintings are hung crooked. All of the blankets have been torn off the beds. The pillows have been pushed around. The drawers have been like pulled out, and like things that have been in it have just been like tossed about. And like the room, the furniture is all where you left it. Like nothing's been pushed over. Nothing's been like.
It wasn't housekeeping.
No, it wasn't
Is what
housekeeping.
you're saying. It was
Yeah,
not
it wasn't
housekeeping.
But it looks like things have just been like tossed about in the room.
Well, good thing we
Somebody
didn't
went
leave
through our
anything in here.
stuff.
What the fuck?
Or they tried to go through our stuff. Little did they know we didn't actually stay here. How did
Did
they
you
know
guys-
this is where we were supposed to be, though?
I mean, they might
Well,
not
I
have been
mean-
targeting us.
We could have not been the targets. I mean, we ransacked some other rooms and we didn't know who was in them.
That's true. Yeah, never mind.
I'm kind of unfazed by it.
Just don't leave anything out in the open.
Just don't leave anything out. It's
Well-
fine.
We'll put
It's-
like a chair in front of the door or something.
It's a shitty
Yeah.
town in a shitty hotel.
We know there's pirates and rogues and cutthroats around.
And the little blue fairy things.
And the little blue fairy thing.
I forgot about those.
That can dump buckets upon
Gallons.
buckets of salt water onto beds. That's just
Yes, they can.
I mean, I imagine it was water. Or, I imagine it was magic. I imagine it was water too.
I'm pretty sure it was water.
I imagine it was magic.
You all can take a long rest.
A long rest?
Long rest?
No. Sorry, not a long rest. A short rest. Almost had me on that one. No, an hour is a short rest. Wikipedia, as a warlock, you get your spell slots back. If anybody is hurt, which Tawny is a little damaged. If you want to spend hit dice, you can spend one of those.
When was Tony damaged?
Oh, the
the
rat
rat.
she killed. I was trying to think of it too. I was like, I
4
don't know what.
points. Though last
Yeah.
time we fought, I got down to 1 point. So like those 4 points might make a difference
You
tonight.
might make a difference. Yeah, and you guys take a short rest, knowing that there probably won't be a long rest coming this night.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What the fuck did you guys get us into?
It'll be fun. It'll be a
Mhm.
good time. And I'm gonna curl up in the middle bed.
Lovely.
And with that, we will end tonight's episode.
Woo!
Tune in next time to see how our pirates tackle this mission the next night, tonight, to see how they are able to steal the package, if they can steal the package from the Orachin, or if it falls into the hands of Governor Lagoon himself. But if you want to see what happens next, make sure you guys like and subscribe to our channel. And until we meet again over another round at the Four Rings Inn.
Woo! Bye!